Hi dear students, good morning. So in the last class we have studied about the major functioning parts of our eye and as well how the vision is happening. We have studied those things in the last class. So now we are going to see which are the major defects of vision or which are the major defects affecting our vision that we are going to study now. Before that, you just recall, we have to recall some of the things that we have studied in the last class. That is the power of accommodation. That means for a healthy person, the nearer point it is 25 centimeters we have studied, and as well the far point it is at infinity. Okay, so the changes in this far point and nearer point are the causes for the defects. Okay, so the first of all come to the myopia. Myopia is also known as nearsightedness, and a person with myopic eye cannot see the distant objects. Okay, so myopia is also known as the nearsightedness, and a person with myopic eye cannot see the distant objects. So what is happening there? So the two reasons given. The first one it is that the focal length of the eye lens is get shortened, or the excessive curvature of the eye lens. That means the curvature, actually for a normal lens, suppose if the curvature of it is like this, and for a myopic eye the curvature will be more. Okay, you understood? So excessive curvature, or we can say the decrease in the focal length, a reduced focal length. That is the reason of myopia. And when the focal length is decreased, what will be happening? The far point which was at infinity shifted towards the eye. Okay, that means the power of accommodation of a person is getting reduced with the myopic eye. Okay, and he cannot see the distant objects, and for him the far point will be lesser than the far point of a healthy person. Following? So how can we reduce, or how can we diagnose this myopia? By using a particular power having concave lens, we can reduce this myopia. And the diagram it is given, that diagram C, you can see actually the concave lenses are diverging lenses, isn't it? So the lenses first diverges the light ray, again after that only it reaches the eye lens. That is the convex lens, and afterwards the convex lens is converging and the image is formed on the retina. But in the case of a myopic eye, the distant object's image is forming in front of the retina. Okay, the two reasons we have discussed, that one is the elongation in the retina. That means the maybe the retina was here, but it got elongated. It shifted to almost at this point. Okay, otherwise the focal length is reduced. That are the two reasons given. Okay, so that is regarding the myopia. Okay, so myopia, it is also known as nearsightedness, and a person with a myopic eye cannot see the distant objects. And one more point that we can add, that is the far point will be shifted towards the eye in the case of a myopic person or myopic eye. Okay, now let us come to the hypermetropia, the second defect. Actually in this one, the hypermetropia, it is known as farsightedness. Okay, farsightedness. That means a person with hypermetropia cannot see or cannot read the things which is at a the near point of a healthy person, that is at 25 centimeter. Okay, that means a person which he was affected by the hypermetropia cannot read the things or cannot see the things clearly or distinctly if he is keeping the object at 25 centimeter. That was the near point of the healthy person. Okay, then he has to keep the objects little bit far from that near point. That's why it is known as the far sightedness. Okay, that means the near point is getting away from the eye. Okay, that are you following? That means the healthy person's near point is 25 centimeters. We have studied that. So maybe in the case of a hypermetropic person or eye, it will be shifted to 30 centimeter or 35 centimeters like that. Okay, so if a person with hypermetropia wants to read some newspaper or paper, he has to keep the paper or newspaper 30 centimeter or 35 centimeters away from his eye, isn't it? For a healthy person it was 25, but a myopic person, hypermetropic person, it will be shifted to away from the eye or away from that near point. So that's why it is known as the far sightedness. The near point is getting far away from the eye. So regarding that one, so the person with hypermetropia cannot see the objects which are closer to his eye or which are at the near point of his eye. Okay, and the diagram it is given. So you can see the n dash, it was the actual or the 25 centimeter, that means the near point of a healthy person, and n, it is the near point of a hypermetropic eye. Okay, so if the object is at n dash, that means the near point of a healthy person, you can see that the image is formed behind or away. It's crossed the retina and the image is forming beyond the retina, isn't it? So here the two reasons are, maybe the eyeball it is shortened or the focal length is increased. Focal length increased means the curvature of the eye lens it is decreased. Okay, so that are the two reasons behind the hypermetropia. And hypermetropia is also known as farsightedness. The reason behind it is the near point is getting far away from the eye, and a person with hypermetropia cannot read or see the things near to his eyes. That means at a near point of his eyes. And the correction, how to diagnose this hypermetropia. For diagnosing this one, we have to keep a convex lens. Okay, we have to add a convex lens of a appropriate power, and then you can see that the image which was formed over here will form on the retina. Okay, so that is regarding the hypermetropia. And one more defect it is there, that is presbyopia. Actually it is also a kind of near farsightedness only, a person who cannot see the objects near to his eye. And just because of the reason is that the aging. So that means whenever the people are getting aged, that means older people are affected by the presbyopia, because the weakening of the ciliary muscles and as well the flexibility of the lens will be get reduced. These are the reasons behind this presbyopia. In such a way, the old people cannot see the objects near to his or her eye. So that is regarding the presbyopia. And in some persons, they may using the bifocal lenses. That means they were affected by both myopia and hypermetropia. So on the upper portion of the lens, it will be a concave lens, and the lower portion will be a convex lens. The convex lens will be for the reading purpose, and the concave lens will be for the for observing the distant objects. Okay. So that are regarding the major points regarding the defects affecting our eyes. So after the school hours, I will send you a PPT along with some short notes. Okay. Now you just go through the textbook and you just read the textbook portions 1 or 2 times. Okay. Thank you.